Hello, hello, hello. Oh gosh, trying to put my blanket on and it just all twizzled. So yes, Dan requested that I play this game, and as we haven't touched it since the last time, we can pick up where we left off. This is Star Trek Resurgence. I got a copy of this game for streaming purposes. If you want to hear all the deets, then they're on the last part, which is probably better to watch that. You know. So, yeah. What happened? So basically, we joined a ship that had been damaged. People had died. We were replacing crew. It's awkward. There's a whole internal politic thing going on. Whole internal politic thing going on. You know, so we're like, you have to either try and obey the captain or impress the crew. You know, there's a whole personality, you know, X will remember this Telltale type situation. It's not Telltale though. It is Dramatic Labs and Bruna House. So yeah, it's all fine until someone violates the Prime Directive. Hi. I had a nap after work before the stream, and I'm very discombobulated at the moment. Also, I'm bruised, but that is a separate related thing. So yeah. So yeah, we can have a look at our choices so far, basically. Oh, we can't, because apparently you need to go. Yeah, okay, fine. We can't have a look at our choices. We can look at our choices in game. That's probably the best thing. So, yeah. Basically, there was a ship, and then there was a weird storm thing. A weird storm thing, and then, you know, people were trying to repair the ship, and then there was a weird storm thing, and then there was a whole lot of decisions, and then someone started acting. Oh yeah, and there's a whole, like, oh my god, yeah. So there was a whole weird storm thing, and then we went to a planet. I completely forgot about this. So this is the captain. And then we've got Spock, obviously, because it's Star Trek. And there are various, you know, they like us, they don't like us things. And then also there's Carter, who is an engineer who was like out on the thing. I went to the alien planet California Inquiry number 5. Yes. Yeah, we went to an alien planet. There was a whole thing where they've discovered, where like one alien race has discovered like an artifact, and another alien race that was basically oppressing them got kicked out. The oppressors want back in. The people who are being subjugated are like, hell no. Starfleet's involved. We basically said, yeah, we support the people that were being oppressed. Spock's trying to negotiate. We've probably mucked stuff up. We're just about to embark on a mission to find this artifact, because what it's doing is producing the storm and stopping us from getting out of the system. I'd completely forgotten about that until I loaded it up and went, ah. But on the other hand, there's an engineer called Carter. Of course, Carter's a great name. We have a friend, Edslar. We were out on the ship with Edslar and nearly died. And then, yeah, so Petty Officer Maris, I've forgotten her actual name. It'll say it in the achievement because we sent her to the. We didn't trust her. Miranda. So, yes, Miranda Maris. She was acting really weird. Basically, she said, I really like you more than friends. And we went, well, we like you too, but we don't want to ruin the friendship. And she took offense at that, which is why you should never tell someone unless you know those feelings are gonna be, you know, reciprocated, or someone is going to be actually decent about just wanting to be friends, because otherwise it will ruin the friendship. Because people are selfish. She was selfish, and then she acted weird. So we came back on a shuttlecraft, and then there was some sort of odd crystal inside the fuselage or whatever it was, that caused like a problem. Because yeah, Ambassador Spock had arrived on like this ship, his shuttle, and his shuttle had sort of died, and then they did like a test, and it was like, oh, there's something weird going on here. So her and her team, because she's security team, basically went, we will escort it to the lab for tests. It never arrived at the lab. And then when we went to look for her, we found her like, fiddling with the computers. So we were like, this is not right. And we got her arrested, which is great. Unfortunately, the achievement that I need to get for random to-do lists seems to be something about shooting her when she tries to flee. So I think I kind of missed out on that one, which is fine. We're just going to sort of finish the story. I really don't remember how. So basically, yeah, we finished Act 1 and we did part of Act 2. So maybe we'll be able to finish the game today, and then we'll have done one story run, and then we can just like mop up. I've got the hiccups. Mop up the thing. So we are Jara. We are some sort of alien creature that requires some sort of mineral to not die. And we're about to go on this exhibition, I believe, with an alien from the oppressed race. I'm going to use that way around, whether or not they'd classify themselves as such. She's suspicious of the motives of the other people because, she doesn't want to destroy the peace. So we've got a whole phaser, fire phaser, tricorder, X's tricorder. Apparently there's a whole bunch of modes. And settings, we turned off motion blur because, yeah. So we landed on Purple Quarry planet, moon, where I think the mining's been done. So there's a whole mining operation. It's basically like a dual planet ecosystem where, one alien race came in to take over another alien race. This is us. Or one of us, anyway. What lies beneath? So this is where we left off last time. So we're going to be meeting our alien co-conspirator who helped us find this whole thing. This whole, whatchamacallit. Whoa, okay, we're acting a bit drunk. We're not. We're just trying to figure out controls. Examine plant life. Why are we not examining?
Foliage on Tau resembles
examine
underwater
is right
plant life
trigger.
on Earth. The universe is full of mysteries.
I thought I was going to get on my tricorder if I pressed X, but apparently that's the whole thing where it's just when you have a tricorder. So, it's Thursday. I don't know how the flip it got to Thursday already. I feel like I've just been in a daze, an unfocused daze for most of this week. It has been the strangest week.
Rydick here.
This is Zermatt. Any trouble getting to the surface?
I'm really starting to miss transporters.
As long as this storm is around, you'd better learn to light shuttles. But if you can find the cause of the interference, we might be able to get back to transporting.
As if I needed another incentive. We both know there's a lot more than that riding on this.
Fair enough. You'll need to get in and out of the mine undetected, so I hope Minister Tylus can help in that regard.
So do I.
And to keep this covert, we'll refrain from contact unless absolutely necessary.
Understood. Rydick out.
Yes, because you're very noisy. Unless you can have like psychic communication, it's impossible to be quiet. Aside from it makes that noise when you connect. So yeah, it's been a strange week. Next week's going to be better, because next week I get to see Daisy and Luke, because they're coming to visit.
The ionic interference is coming from underground, I should find a safer way down there.
Easy. Yeah, so there will be... are we going that way? We're going this way. This way appears to be an actual path. It's convenient how there's an actual path. I suppose it's a mine, so... no streams next week, Thursday, and the weekend. I'll do a Tuesday stream, and I've asked Jesse if he's up for a co-stream on the Wednesday. And then there will be reduced streams. And then normal streaming will resume the week after.
I saw your shuttle take off. Hopefully no one else did. It's good to see you. Even under these unfortunate circumstances.
When you called to give us a scan, it sounded like they caught you. I was worried you'd been hurt.
It was nothing I couldn't handle.
Lead the way. I'll fill you in on what we've learned about the situation.
Follow me.
So yeah. Something.
The device Galvin and Sidron brought back from the mines is being used to control some sort of warp disruption weapon that has the Resolute trapped in Hotari space.
This.
According to our readings, the power source for that device is on this moon, at the specific coordinates I sent you.
That sounds impossible. But explains the rumors of the Hotari controlling the ionic storm.
We strongly suspect the device was created by an ancient empire known as the Takan.
The Takan?
Once the most powerful civilization in the galaxy, but they've been gone for over 600,000 years.
It's hard to believe there's something like that on Tau.
Which is why I need proof. If we find hard evidence that Galvin and his allies are hiding dangerous Takan technology, I can convince the Federation to let us intervene.
Understood. We're almost there.
That's the mine?
Prospect 614 North, Subdivision 20.
It's enormous.
Just one of the thousands across Tau. The pride of Hotari.
How do we get inside?
The structure that circles the mine has entry points for transporting equipment into the lower levels. They're guarded, but nothing I can't get past using my authority.
Well, that's good to hear.
As long as you can avoid being seen, I should be able to talk my way past any miner. And provide a little distraction for you in the process.
How do I avoid being seen?
You don't use the door. How dare you! Don't you know who I am? I am Tylus Altaris, Minister of Diplomatic Affairs.
That's not...
The Queen would be furious to hear you tried to deny me entry.
the Queen. But I just...
You just what? Just now realize the trouble you've made for yourself? And who exactly do you think you're going to report this to? Because I'll be reporting it as well, to someone much further in the ladder. You have no authority here. Do you understand who pays your wage? I can inform the Queen directly of this insolence.
There's no
You'll
need
regret
for...
everything you've said here today. You should have opened the doors the second I appeared before you.
That's not the protocol. I didn't know
Each
you
second
were...
you delay my entry will be recorded, processed, and permanently marked on your record. I can't believe this. Does your brain function? Do you speak our tongue?
I have orders.
How could a fellow Hotari not understand this? You're digging your own grave. I've reached the end of my patience. Escort me to the maintenance bay.
I told you I can't just...
Now!
But fine.
A wise choice. Lead the way.
Is your friend Tiberius Kirk? James Tiberius Kirk. I don't know why I said to get the tricorder out, because there's nothing here. Also, hey Alkash. Ah.
Someone takes their breaks up here. Maybe the same guard who left that window unlocked. I suppose the view is nice.
Did we want to get across the... Yeah, because we have the tricorder up and we can see stuff.
Not going that way. Force field. Looks like it was installed recently. No safe way around it.
And apparently it will be. I have not had a beep, but I'm going to scan some things because it's fun. What was it, beep? The beep. Oh no, maybe that is beeping. Bear with me while I figure out what the heck it wants me to scan. Ha! Hold to scan!
Let's get a look inside you.
Field. Prevent solid matter from passing through. It's a component focusing the pattern. Signal receiver.
Full system access. Let's see if I can just... Bingo.
You know what would have been easier? Literally just climb over the cases. That, yeah.
Better hurry. Not sure how long she can keep him busy. Might be rigged to only open for registered users. No control panel here. I should take a look with my tricorder. Might control the exit door. Need to see inside it.
I know, right?
Something in here is keeping that door closed.
DNA processor. Power regulator. Data storage.
Got it. Should remove the security check on the door.
Yeah, it's like... It just would have taken like 30 seconds to clamber over that thing. But no, we had to do a whole exercise with a... Pretty. I took a lead. It's getting cold. Quiet in game right now, but that is probably good because if it was noisy, then I'd be in trouble because I got found out. Hey, see, we managed to vault that.
I didn't come here to educate an imbecile on royal protocol.
Of course not, Minister.
So I will be about my business here, and you will take yourself out of my sight.
Nice.
There you are.
You really let that guy have it.
It worked, didn't it? I'm used to having to throw my weight around. Hard to get anyone to listen to you otherwise.
I'm impressed. I didn't know you had it in you.
There's a lot you don't
Oh,
know
I
about
really
me.
want these two to
Underestimate
romance.
me
Hi, no
with my
pulse.
arrow.
The catwalks were booby-trapped.
Galvin and Sidron have gone to great lengths to keep out the uninvited. Well, we're inside. Where do you want to start?
The ionic interference is coming from below us. We need to go deeper.
That lift goes down, at least to the changeover station. But we can't use it without DNA authorization from one of the guards.
I have an idea, but we need a few samples of DNA from the miners who work here.
Samples.
Fingerprints, sweat, blood.
Which will trick the machine and give us control of the
There
lift.
indeed.
That's the theory. Let's test it.
Use your tricorder to collect Atari DNA samples. Okay. The break room is usually a good one for these. So we're looking for DNA samples. But yeah, hi Dan. You made it! I was worried you hadn't seen that I was streaming this as you requested it.
There's DNA on this console, but it's only partial.
But yeah, the graphics are pretty
We can't
good.
use this.
Maybe because we're outside.
The weather out here could dilute any DNA samples.
What about inside that structure? That's where the workers spend most of their time.
Good idea. An Illydian console,
All the managerial technology in the mines is Illydian.
so they can keep an eye on their investment.
That's how it is.
Wow, that is a lot of DNA. I should look for the most concentrated spots. Not concentrated enough. I should try somewhere else. This'll work.
Atari fingerprint. Epithelial residue. Dried saliva. Ew. They
That's a
sneezed on
stable
the
DNA
console.
sample. It's only partial, but a few more should do it.
You got distracted by the Peaky Blinders video guides. No, that's fair enough. I mean, you know, obviously no obligation to anyone to come to my streams. Always nice if people do. That's Atari mining pick.
I can use this.
Handprint.
Good. That's another I can use. Just need one more sample. Not enough. Gotta keep looking.
Okay. Take this so I can have a look at things. Harry food.
Otari must be tough on the inside, too. If they eat in here, it's likely there's some DNA in the room. Almost looks like coffee. Almost.
It looks
I'll
solid.
have some Ractigino when I get back to the ship. Leftovers. I should give this a scan. Some kind of glowing mineral being used as a light source. Might want one of these for my cabin,
It is a
actually.
fancy phone.
Hygiene clearly isn't a priority down here.
I just realized I had the tricorder on the whole time and I couldn't, like, examine the hotspots. Because sometimes... Well, or you could just run into a wall. Sorry, there's a...
Promising.
Ew. A towel? That is a really unfortunate, that is a really unfortunate abbreviation of that word. I did a double take, I have to admit. Yeah, but it was just, I read it as anal bandages, and I'm like, what? I hadn't realized it was like that on all of the things. It's possibly because I went with big text. I may have done that. But, you know, that's hilarious.
That's enough to make the DNA profile.
Okay,
Time to
cool.
go
So
back
we
to
didn't
the
have to
lift.
scan the food. Can we scan the food anyway?
There's gotta be stable DNA here.
Sorry, it's just the way the text is abbreviated. This is anal Atari food. I'm sorry. My stream is apparently not safe for work. Okay, so we got extra samples because, you know, best to be safe than sorry. Yeah, anal utensils.
You're not coming inside?
There are some things I'd rather not smell.
Ah.
Oh no, auto mod. Thanks, Orkesh. Yes, it is permitted to say that sort of word when I literally said it because I'm
What's in all
amused.
these containers?
These contain mining supplies, tools, energy packs for machinery.
Shouldn't mining supplies be inside the mines?
It is troubling. If the workers here aren't mining...
It's great. Just as an aside, there is a yawn command. The yawn command is because I yawn a lot. Generally, I'm not yawning because the game is boring. I'm yawning
Do you
because
think
I
we
am
could
exhausted.
just find a way to climb over this?
Possibly. The console on the lift itself is locked by the same system that locks this ramp.
No shortcuts then.
I'm sure you can figure something out.
It worked.
Theory proven.
Titular buttress.
I'll get it started.
Ready?
I'm a little afraid of what we might find down there.
We'll be okay. I've survived
It's
worse
quite a
than
big
this.
lift.
Well, I haven't. But I'll put my faith in you. For now.
Yes, I wonder if we can romance the large, beautiful alien woman.
Jara. No, stay back. There's a guard at the station. You'll have to hide.
That's great.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
You watch your tone with me. I'm Tylus Altaris, Minister of Diplomatic Affairs. I speak for the Queen herself.
This is a restricted area. No one gains access without the approval of Galvin or Sidron.
Wait,
Jues Gawad Abawencha.
let me go!
Our song's done, don't worry.
Are you alright?
I don't know.
Are you injured?
No, I thought if I could talk my way through like always, I'd be fine, but... I'm a diplomat. This isn't what I do.
You're doing great,
I've never
sweetie.
even fired a weapon.
I'll protect
This
you.
is just... It's real now. I wasn't ready for this.
Hey, I'll keep you safe.
Can you?
I was a tactical officer before I was posted to the Resolute. I know my way around a phaser. You saw how I handled our large friend here.
I suppose that is somewhat reassuring. My authority has never been challenged like that. It meant nothing to him.
So we should assume any Hatari we encounter from here on can't be reasoned with.
Okay, so tell us. She was shaken, grateful, but we were supportive, so it's good. Dr. Duval hates us. She's not really great.
Agreed. The only loyalty they have down here is to Galvin and Sidron.
Can you switch over the lift?
The guard should have a scan card that will allow us to operate the switch.
That's some serious armor.
Conditions
we
in
steal
mines
it?
are harsh, even for Hotari.
Can we steal his armor?
An Illydian disruptor.
I assume the miners took weapons from the Illydians before they fled the mines.
That explains some of how the uprising happened, but not enough.
Should we take it with us?
No. My phaser is more efficient. Unless you want it.
Oh no. Weapons aren't my thing.
Got it.
He's not dead, is he? He's still one of my people, and I didn't come here to take Hotari lies.
My phaser's set to stun. He'll be perfectly fine. Just unconscious for a while.
See, we don't have that sort of technology on our weapons.
Good to know.
Yeah, so I think in the settings... No, there isn't. We didn't make the text bigger. They just decided that was how they wanted to present those screens. Someone was having fun that day. Yeah, that was an intentional decision. That was an intentional design decision. That was not me increasing the size of the text because my eyesight has degraded because I'm getting older. Nope, that was someone intentionally laying out that screen. Yeah, someone got paid to do that. And no one caught it. I wouldn't have caught... I didn't catch it on all of the other scans. I just happened to catch it because it read with the word bandages. Well, I mean, to be fair, it's not a bug. It's a defect. And it's not a blocking or critical, so it would have been definitely deprioritized. Though, I mean, there were design decisions made. I mean, you have to press RT to interact with things instead of A. You know, so someone made decisions. Yeah, it's like you've got a whole A button there. But yes, right trigger is interact. They could have mapped both. So yeah. I dislike when people don't use A. Well, it depends how long your walk is. We plan to go for at least another hour, hour and a half, 2 hours. So have a good walk.
The energy readings are emanating from this tunnel.
We're going to try and finish the game. We're going to see where Act 2 leaves us. Apparently we're now going into some combat zones.
Is that all dilithium?
Not all of it. We excavate large chunks of rock that contain varying amounts of dilithium ore. It's sorted and processed at the collector ship above.
Oh, maybe I should get a dog so I will go out for walks. Except that I would not go out for walks. It's cold and uninviting right now. I walked like 4 miles yesterday. It was cold. My legs complained. No worries. I'm not. There is no judgment. You go have a proper walk. It's all good. I'm just for some reason feeling the cold.
More guards.
I take that as a sign we're getting close.
Sorry.
I'll get a closer look. Looks like they've improvised a barrier.
Yes, we must be getting closer.
And now with the on command. I mean, I'm highly allergic, so not going to happen, unfortunately. Well, maybe not, unfortunately.
Can you open that door?
Not without that scan card.
We need that particular card, don't we?
I'm afraid so.
We don't have time to wait for them to finish whatever they're doing. We'll have to try to keep low and sneak past them.
I'm starting to see the utility of a phaser.
I wouldn't stand a chance against all 3 of them.
Still wouldn't solve the allergy problem.
Here. I have to get us that card so we can open the door.
How? If they detect you, Galvin and Sidron's followers are clearly willing to kill to protect whatever's in this mine.
Hey, I'm trained for this. I'll be fine.
What should I do?
Avoid being seen. Stick to the edge of the room and meet me at the door.
That were real subtle, that was. Okay. Oh, wait. What did it say? What did it say? During stealth sequences, there are enemies that if alerted will hunt you and try to catch you. If you're caught, your mission has failed. Great! Stealth sequences. Enemies can see you if they're looking your direction. Stay crouched with... that's push in right and avoid them on sight. You can use... push in left to sneak faster whilst crouched. Enemy sees you, it gets a blobble. If it falls all the way, you'll be caught. Enemies will take predictable paths, learn their patrols. At certain locations, there'll be interaction points to distract the guards. It's usually where I want some sort of eagle vision to be able to see where the guards are patrolling.
I get all the grunt work. I wish the Lydians would try something else. They saw our power, our resolve. They're terrified of us. Until the plan is
Yeah, but they jump on you and slobber all over you. That's my experience with dogs. I'm also just not a huge fan of dogs. I appreciate cute pictures and videos and stuff, but in person I have phobia that I'm still trying to get through, and I think, unfortunately, I don't see myself, you know. Do you plan on moving?
good. Good. Arrogant Olympians.
Cool story, now I'm trapped.
Who's there? Must be seeing things. Someone's here. Nothing. It's so dark in here. How long is Galvin going to make us wait? I'm not worried. He's led us well so far. It's a miracle we're even here.
I'd melt if I went through there.
For so long.
Keep moving.
Patience, brother. We'll get our chance. It's inevitable after all. That it is.
Alien space rocks and not triples keep you warm. What? Is that what you thought it was? I am currently trying to figure out where I'm going. Okay. Ah.
Stay close.
Stop!
What?
Motion sensors. They'll trigger an alarm. We'll be found.
Invisible to the naked eye.
They could be anywhere. How will we get through?
tricorder. Hi! Yep. Motion sensor. I've become desensitized to it now. A lot of blood. Hi, Lady McGree. How are you doing? Oh, there's a dead arm. I hope it's attached to something. Yep. That's the other alien race. There was an uprising. There's a lot of dead aliens in here.
This?
It's where the uprising started.
I'm a little chilly, actually. And bruised, but semi-okay. How are you doing?
Otari, don't do this. We defend ourselves, but we don't kill on this scale, this level of savagery.
There's no such thing as a bloodless rebellion.
I don't know if we should keep going. So much death.
We'll make sure they didn't die for nothing. What we learn here could save the rest of your people.
Okay. Okay.
Whatever happened here, it made the Elidians abandon the mines. Let's find out what they're so scared of. Otari and Elidian. Both sides took a beating. The Hotari fortified the side of the room opposite the door. It's a good tactic, but a few crates aren't going to stop fully armed Elidian soldiers. How did they win? These crystalline particles, they're not dilithium. Are they common in the mines?
Not that I've ever seen.
Is this the effects of an Elydian disruptor?
Yes.
Disruptors are cruel weapons.
I'm glad the contrast is turned down so I can't actually see anything.
From the blast marks, it looks like the Elydians had far greater firepower. Footprints. Elydian boots. Running back the way we came. Tylus.
What?
What kind of weapon did this?
This is like nothing I've ever seen or heard of. My people don't have a weapon that does this.
What else can you tell me?
It ain't no crystal growth. It's tetronic radiation. All 4 hearts have stopped. One nice. Ugh.
What an awful way to die. This must be why the Elydians are so afraid. Technology that surpasses their own, in the hands of the Hotari that they've lorded over for centuries.
Where did this weapon come from?
Well, the crystals are giving off tetrametric pulses. If I set my tricorder to search for that frequency, it'll lead us right to the source.
Okay. For now, I just want to inspect all the inspecty points.
This makeshift barrier forced the Elydians to enter from the service corridor, creating a choke point. Quite the advanced tactic for a species that's never waged war. The Elydians shot to kill.
But if they killed him, why was he shot in the back?
Huh, you're right. The shot came from the side the Hotari were defending.
We don't kill our own. And he wasn't just caught in the middle.
Killed by the same crystallization as the Elydian.
Whose side was the killer on?
That's the question, isn't it?
Think they parked this here on purpose?
One way to find out.
Need any help?
I've got it.
This concentration of tetrametric radiation has never been recorded. Whatever they're hiding, it's right through here.
This feels strange.
The crystals are increasing, growing outward. replacing the soil.
It's like an infection. A parasite. Growing inside Tau.
Also producing floor. But yeah, everyone doing okay? How's everyone's week been? What's everyone up to? Etc. etc. Oh, it is cold.
Incredible.
It's only 20 though. It doesn't feel like it
This
should be
is
cold. Oh my
definitely
god,
not
what was it
Hatari.
tonight? Just some comfort.
It's the remnants of the Tucan Empire.
He's pretty.
I don't think we should be here.
This is exactly where we should be. Every strange thing we've seen in this system, it might all come from this room. We need to learn everything we can.
Like data.
Crystallized lithium compound. Its internal structure is extremely ordered. In fact, the states of these crystals on a subatomic level suggests a storage device of some kind. Energy levels are both stable and ordered, like information. Some of them appear to be depleted.
What kind of information would you deplete?
That's a good question. I don't actually know.
Why are these all over the floor?
Someone pulled them out the wall.
They look different than the others.
These haven't been depleted yet.
Still radiation.
This suggests there's some type of complex life form contained within each crystal.
Life form? There's something alive in these tiny crystals?
That's what it says, but hard to imagine how that's possible. Our science division will have a field day with this. We need to study it on the ship.
So you're just abducting some. Right. Yeah. Where did you put that? Do we want to know where you put that?
your device read this?
It can roughly translate the words, but we don't have enough Taconian language on record to understand how it's structured.
Oh well.
I feel like we should be scanning all of it, you know, because you never know. Tomb Raider 1 cave. Cool.
Looks like some sort of replicator.
I can't get it to work.
It has power. Must be looking for some other kind of authorization.
T. Earl Grey, nope.
What is it?
The device's primary function is to transmute lithium into this quantized crystalline compound. Possibly for the creation of weapons.
Do you think one of these was used on that Elydian in the tunnels?
Such a cruel weapon.
Uh-oh.
Jara?
I see it.
What's happening?
Someone turned it on.
Exploring!
There's no one here. But maybe the device I saw in the palace can send a signal?
If that's the case, we may not be alone for long. Let's hurry.
Well, I hadn't finished looking up here. Okay, fine. I finished looking up here. Sulk. You never do the main path.
Somewhat resembles a transporter pad.
Hang on.
I can feel the power coming off it.
I've never seen this kind of energy before. I'll need to record this with my tricorder. Look familiar?
It's almost identical to the console Galvin has hidden in the palace. It looks like a control surface.
This can't be right. It's putting out almost 50 zettajoules of energy.
I assume that's a lot?
Enough to power this entire quadrant. This amount of power, the kind of radiation it's putting out, it's the cause of the storm. The warp disrupting beam, all of it.
It could be harnessed, you know.
What do we do now?
Good.
We get back to the Resolute. They have to know about this. Come on, let's...
Hide.
Quickly. We have to hide.
is outrageous! I demand you let me go!
No need to complain. You're about to receive a gift beyond your wildest imagination. If anything, I consider it an honor.
Are they implanting the
What
crystal?
is that? What are you doing?
You'll see soon enough.
I can influence the course of the negotiations. I can make sure the Hotari get the better end of the bargain.
So can I.
I guess, yeah. Yeah, it is good. But yeah, they're clearly like stabbing people with the creatures, creating some sort of weird hybrid thing. Face to face. What do you have to say for yourself? Traitor. Miranda. Yes, we definitely don't want people accidentally materializing inside of other people. That would be bad.
She said anything?
Have you had any ideas about staying friends? I think you've blown them out the airlock. Hope you're happy. Miranda doesn't deserve this. We're supposed to be her friends.
She's in here because of what she did. She lost track of the crystals, she was up to something in the computer core, and she attacked me.
I'm not arguing that.
You're mad at me because I put her in the brig because she's our friend?
After everything
Like I
you've
should have
been
let her go?
You can throw it all away like that. I never thought you'd turn on me like this.
I didn't turn on you. You brought this on yourself. Unless you have some kind of explanation.
You think I owe you an explanation? Starfleet and its never-ending search for answers.
Tried to find the other members of the security team that went to Hotari, but they're missing. We found their comm badges stashed in a Jeffries tube.
You better hurry up and find them. There's not much time left.
You're working with them.
You have a keen mind, Carter.
I wonder if she got stabbed with the
Something
crystal.
I liked about you. But that won't be enough.
Here's something.
What is it?
Eris didn't get bioscanned after returning from Hotari. Neither did the other two that are missing.
None of them were scanned.
Which should not have happened.
So all this could be happening because she's contaminated. She caught something on Hotari.
It's possible. A pathogen can cause all kinds of behavioral issues.
Oh good, she's not
Stand
actually a
Petty
traitor.
Officer
She's
Maris
just
and get
possessed.
some data to cut through all this speculation.
I think it's better if I do it.
Open up too.
I can't believe this. Ridiculous.
Okay.
Data coming in. Come here for a second. Did you know?
Know what?
That's not Petty Officer Miranda Maris.
What are you talking about?
It's right here on the tricorder.
She's an imposter? Like a double?
Or a spy.
How is that possible?
All I know is that she might look like Miranda. Walk and talk like her too. She has different brainwaves, and even different DNA. This isn't the same person we left Starbase with. I'm going to feed this into the main computer and run some more analysis.
Commander, there's gotta be something we can do for her.
This is...
You're not mad at us now, right?
By some process we don't yet understand, Miranda's body is being rewritten. Her mind has
She
been
got stabbed by a
recaptured with
crystal.
personality, and her DNA is resequencing. I'm not sure the extent of it, but it appears to be pervasive. Someone has taken over and is bioforming her.
That's a crude way to describe it.
Bioforming.
This is a problem. A big one.
What have you done with the real Miranda? Where is she?
You're looking at her. I'm Miranda, but so much more.
Oh, maybe we do get the chance to shoot her.
Don't let them get the storage drive!
Oh, no, we need to shoot her. We need to shoot her. We need to shoot her. We need to shoot her.
It's not in the universal translator.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get the achievement, get the achievement, get the achievement, get the achievement.
Who the hell are you?
We are the Scions of the Flame.
Stop her!
They're getting away!
Shoot Miranda! That's my achievement! I mean, she hates us, but I don't care, because that's my achievement. Parting shot. She's not Miranda anymore. Boom! RTDL achieved.
I don't like the sound of that.
It's the tower or whatever. At least people aren't dead. But... did people get shot and now they're transforming?
You're never gonna believe this. The reason the Universal Translator didn't recognize that language is because it's only ever been read. It's the Takan language.
Yep, it's the whole crystally thing.
Get your filthy Hotari hands off me! We'll burn your planet to the ground. Animals.
So who was the first that got stabbed?
No.
Did they do it to themselves? Did it happen accidentally? And then they started, you know, implanting in everybody. Intriguing. It's okay. I'll look after you. But that's why everyone's been behaving weirdly.
Rise, brother. Rejoin the flame.
This can only mean our time has come.
I'm only sorry I couldn't find a more suitable host for you.
All in good time. This is only the beginning.
They're working together? An Elidian and a Hotari?
They did something to him.
They're all to Cal. Oh no.
Secure the Cartabula.
Cartabula?
It's the energy source.
Spread out. Search the vault.
Uh-oh.
Go back through the mine. Cut off their escape. Find them.
Time to go.
This is intriguing. Yes, I was concerned that I'd missed my shot on that Miranda achievement.
We're trapped. They're blocking the only exit.
No, can we use that big truck?
Maybe not. Can you buy me some time?
For what?
This vehicle looks a lot tougher than that barrier.
Oh, crap.
Federation dog.
Shoot the Hotari woman!
Jara! Get on!
Can
Hold
we
on
shoot?
to something! Oh no.
Don't stop. I'll handle them.
Shoot the one driving the machine!
Can't get those guys, they're in the wrong place. Eh.
Tylus! We're surrounded.
I'll get it working. I just need some time.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Alley-oop.
Resolute, 2 to beam up immediately. Resolute, come in.
No!
Are you all right?
I think so. It hurts. What are you doing?
Hold on to me.
Commander, we read you, but there's too much interference. Transporters still can't get a lock.
Okay, they're hugging.
Miranda was able to transport through the storm. There has to be some path through that we're not seeing.
Tetrametric radiation is saturating our sensors. There is too much interference to pick up the residual transporter signature.
Wait. Tetrametric radiation. Of course. I can align the transporter with the tetrametric signature. The crystals emit tetrametric pulses every 3.8422 seconds, roughly 26 centihertz. All of this is connected. The storm, the warp-killing field, the crystals, Miranda's alien transporter tech. Okay, I've got the transporter in calibration. There are a lot of biosigns in that mine, all stacked on top of each other. I need something to identify the commander signal. Something loud, energetic.
Understood. Commander Rydek, we have penetrated the storm's interference, but we are unable to pinpoint your signature. We need you to generate a high-energy event to help us...
High-energy event. Got it. Tylus, are you still with me?
I am.
Good. I'm going to shoot my phaser at some dilithium to cause a piezoelectric rupture.
What? Why?
Signal flare. These crystals have to be pure enough. Bigger still. Come on. Damn it. No good. Too small.
Whoa! Dilithium explosion.
Is that energetic enough?
More than enough. I can lock onto their biosigns now.
RT declared debris. Okay.
I've got their biosigns isolated.
Commander, we have your signal.
I'm gonna tunnel a path through the ionic interference.
Select waypoints. R to aim, RT to select and drag. Okay.
I've got a path. Just gotta calibrate the signal. Got a lock.
Energize.
Petty Officer Diaz.
We're losing her.
The pattern is degrading. Can you hold the signal?
I'm trying. I got it. Come on, come on.
Oh, and we got some rocks. Can we get to sickbay, please?
Yes!
Get her to sickbay.
Captain Solano and Ambassador Spock have just returned from Hotari.
Take a look at that.
Rydick, I need you on the bridge, now.
Just don't poke yourself with it.
I'm here.
The Elydians are preparing to attack Hotari.
Status report.
The systems are now fully powered. All torpedo tubes open.
They're preparing to fire.
We should hail the Elydian flagship, Captain.
Readying phasers if you want them.
Stand by. Await my order. Recommendation, Commander?
Hail them.
We need to act quickly.
Hail the Elydians. Maybe we could talk some sense into them.
Hail them.
No response.
Try it again.
Still nothing.
The Elydians. They've powered down their weapons.
Yeah.
You sure about that, Mr. Armand?
They're venting some kind of gas from their ship. Hold on. Now all of their systems have shut down.
That's unexpected.
Scan them again.
Commander Ermont, scan them again. We have to be sure.
No mistaking it. They're dead in the water.
What's happening?
There's an energy dampening field coming from Tau.
Take us out of range.
Aye, Captain.
Captain, the flagship is hailing us.
On screen.
Zeldy to the Starship Resolute. Our main power cores are completely disabled. The more power we give, the more it takes. Running off batteries. Life support systems have failed. Unable to ventilate. Contaminated atmosphere.
Admiral, you are about to launch an attack on a defenseless planet.
Kobliat, you sided with the Hotari in the negotiation, but that does not matter now. My crew is going to die. Please, I beg of you. You must render assistance.
Is that the guy?
System failures are compounding around my ship.
We'll help you.
Yes, we will.
Don't trust him, but we can't leave an entire race to die.
Admiral, excuse us while we devise a rescue plan.
I don't remember.
By my estimate, the crew only
Is it a
have
tarp? I
23
don't
minutes
know.
before their atmospheric mix becomes lethal.
One
Well,
of
we may
them
not be able
is a
to
tarp,
transport the
but I don't
Elydians
remember if it's
directly.
that one or not.
If we were to transport them from their ship to a nearby shuttlecraft, it should be possible to amplify the transporter signal there and reroute it to the Resolute.
The Ambassador's plan is incomplete. An away team will have to beam aboard the Zeldy and set up pattern enhancers for a stable enough signal out of the dampening field.
Thank you for identifying my deficiency, Commander Chovak.
Jara, I need a senior officer in command of this. Take Chovak and Bedrosian in the shuttle and get it done.
Okay, so Westbrook. He didn't like us so much. Encouraged by our empathy. I mean, we're not going to leave an entire ship to die. That was tempered. Okay. She was tired of hearing our accusations in the bridge, and she won't forget when we shot her. She's being taken over by an alien. What are we supposed to do? Okay, so I need a quick bathroom break. We will find out if it's a tarp in 2 to 3 minutes, maybe 4. I'll run an ad. Please go and get. I'm also going to get some tea that is hot because this went cold a while ago. So please feel free to get yourself some refreshments, have a stretch, etc. And I'll be back in a few.
Petty Officers Diaz and Edslar, you will be part of the rescue mission, as will I. We will bring the shuttle within transporter range of the Zeldy, then beam you both aboard.
Beam us on board. Why?
The pattern enhancers must be placed on the Zeldy to make it possible to beam the Illydians back to the Resolute. Gather the pattern enhancers and get to the docking bay.
Okay. Is that a hedgehog?
We're going on the wrong mission.
Oh no, it's a T.
What's that?
We're going to rescue the Illydians, the people that oppressed the Hotari, when we should be going to rescue Miranda. This thing that's happened to Miranda is like the Trill symbiosis joining, only worse. And I've seen too many people I care about wiped away by some greater entity to stand by while the same thing happens to her. I wanted no part of it then, and I won't stand for it now. Your body's stolen and used like puppets.
I'm not giving up on her either. We'll get her back.
Whatever it takes.
Right now, we've got other lives to save.
Yeah.
We'll do another playthrough where we make the opposite decisions. And then see what's left over.
The away team is ready.
Okay. Let's seal the hatch first. Let's not evacuate everyone outside the back of the damn thing. Then engage the engine. We should really probably have gotten topped up in sickbay with our, you know, whatever it is thing.
Resolute to Shuttlecraft Melville. You're cleared for takeoff.
Acknowledged, Resolute. Melville taking off.
Green lightning. Fly through the rings created by the storm if you pilot carefully. Okay.
We have to keep away from the lightning.
I was trying to go down. There we go. The navigation on this is weird.
We're almost there.
Trying to use left to go forward, the left stick to go forward, when actually it's more of a strafe type situation.
Shield's failing! No!
Yeah. Avoid flying into lightning. Well, it said fly through the rings. The rings had lightning.
Resolute to Shuttlecraft Melville. You're cleared for takeoff.
Acknowledged, Resolute. Melville taking off.
Left stick is height, right stick is positioning. I was using left to go forward, so I was flying through the top of the ring. It's a case of, Joe, don't jam your foot down on the accelerator, because that's no way to actually do things. Hi. We got our random to-do list achievement. Now we're trying to pilot. Everyone is alive? But we did discover that Miranda is actually... like, being taken over by an alien, and that's why everyone's acting weird. Because they got jabbed with alien crystals, and they are becoming a different alien. No, different Miranda, not Mass Effect. I mean, Star Trek, not Mass Effect. Oh, crap. Did we do it?
We are within range. Any closer will put the shuttlecraft at risk.
That Miranda. We got our Raditula.
Preparing to transport the away team.
Raditula. Is this aerial combat? No, it's... well, it's stealth. We had some stealth. We had some, you know, quick time events. Could we not have just have replicated a whole bunch of respiratory things?
It's almost completely drained.
And the other systems, too.
Oh no.
It wasn't combat.
We gotta get to their transporter room.
These must close in case of emergency. They don't have enough power left to function. Carter, give them a charge with your phaser. Should make them open.
How was your walk?
It's not working.
No power's running through any of this. We gotta get him open manually.
I am the ranking officer here. State your intentions. We are under siege. Explain yourselves.
What does it look like? We're here to rescue you.
And yet, you cannot even open a door.
Whoa there.
I am still able to stand. What are you trying to do?
We gotta get into your transporter room.
Then we can get your people off the ship.
Handsy release button. Don't make me do anything energetic. I'm warming myself.
Make sure they're evenly spaced. We need to manually adjust beam trajectory so they connect.
I got this one. You get the others.
You put them down. You couldn't have just put them in the right place. Oh my god. You did one? You're making me do 4. How are we meant to align them? Ah, that had an interact point. There we go.
Pattern enhancers are aligned and ready to go. Let's round them up.
These will boost the signal so we can transport through the storm. We have a shuttle outside this ship that will route the signal to the Resolute.
All crew to transporter room 2. We are evacuating.
We're live.
Here they come.
One of those two, either the captain or whoever that other one was, is actually an imposter, I think.
Okay, coordinates. Beam status. Energizing controls.
Please step on the platform so we can evacuate you, Admiral.
The crew goes first, Arminta.
Sir.
I mean it.
You! Get on the platform already!
Okay. The interface is in Illidian, but the layout is the same as a Starfleet transporter. I just gotta do what I did before. Select the people to transport.
Select the people to transport.
Plot a path through the ionic interference. Okay, just have to calibrate the signal gain to get the highest possible output. Even at this range, the interference is too much. The system is suggesting better transport coordinates. It's the shuttle. You're sitting right in the thick of it. I'm sending you specific coordinates for a clear signal path.
Waypoint's been added to the navigational computer. There, Commander. Give or take 50 meters.
Fly to the waypoint in time? Okay. There's like 107 people, it said, and how long is it gonna take us to... Yep. That's gonna hit me. No, it's not gonna hit me. $107, and it's what, 7 at a time? Basically jam down on the accelerator here. I don't know how to do that without accidentally killing myself. So I'm going to go with no, there's not a button to do a barrel roll. I'm trying to save people here. Oh gosh, there's no time for, you know, not heroics, flamboyant showing offs. We followed the markers! We were diligently following the markers! We had jammed down
Give or take
impulse! I think we're possibly following the markers too much? Don't know. Maybe we were not following the markers and we were just going through the circles, and those two things were mutually exclusive at one point.
We have to keep away from the lightning.
These were like checkpoints on the way to the waypoint, but I couldn't see the waypoint before, so that was probably my mistake. apparently we can bash into asteroids, it's fine. Just not the lightning thing. Waypoint.
Melville to away team.
That was weird.
Energize.
Like I said, 7 or 8 at a time.
I have the first group of
I've got about
Illydians
12,
in the pattern
13,
buffer.
14.
Redirecting and transmitting to the Resolute now.
She looks unhappy.
This is Resolute. We have the Illydians safely aboard.
We did it!
No, you have 8 of them. Come on.
I was so worried this wouldn't work.
Don't celebrate yet, Lieutenant. We've got a lot of people left to save.
Right. Sorry.
This is Commander Rydek. We're
Sorry,
holding
but
steady.
you have
Signal
to.
is good.
You know, we
Keep 'em
can't
coming.
afford to make any mistakes. They're all suddenly not collapsed on the floor now. This is vaguely suspicious. There's definitely one that had a different marking on the face.
Admiral, you're next. I've made it clear. I only leave after those in my charge.
Sir, I must insist you go so you can lead our people. I will see to any stragglers.
Yes, that may be for the best. But first, let me thank our human saviors. I'll pin medals on your uniforms when this is over. For all your brave work.
You're very welcome, Admiral.
Does Starfleet let you wear another fleet's medal?
We will find out.
We're ready for transport.
Get the Admiral to safety.
Energize.
That didn't look right. That didn't look right.
Massive power surge!
Sending available power to the annular confinement beam. I have the Illydians in the pattern buffer, but I cannot resolve their signal to send them through to the Resolute. Nor can I materialize them here.
We need a better position with the Resolute.
Mm-hmm. I'm not getting distracted by going through every single circle. I am finding waypoints and then trying not to fly into the ginormous freaking asteroid.
I am losing their patterns. I need more power, but internal relays are not functioning.
I'll do it manually. Do it!
I am trying. I will lose the transport if I do not have more time. The signal is resolving.
Please!
Okay, oops, we lost the Admirable.
We
We lost the Admirable.
In the last transport.
15? Well, I'm sorry.
I regret to report that we have lost the last transport.
My comrade. The Admiral.
Unfortunately, our shuttle systems were damaged by the power surge. We can no longer serve as the transporter node.
Carter, these readings are off the charts. source of the storm is on this ship. That must have been the power surge when it came on board.
You're right. The Takan energy source. They call it the Cartabula. It's here.
Is that?
I'd keep your filter on just in case.
Preparing to bring the Zeldi to war.
And we're about to be stuck on it.
There is an old Lydian saying about leaping off the hot skillet and falling to the flame below.
Yeah, we got that one too.
This is an opportunity for us. We're on this ship. We can stay in the shadows. See where they're taking the Cartabula. And do something to stop them.
You always wanted the chance to do something big.
That's all well and good, but if we're not getting off this ship, we're really backed into a corner here.
We can't get off this ship.
But maybe I could target somewhere on the ship.
We are reading the warp engines powering up.
Yeah, we picked up on that.
We do not have a way to evacuate you from the Zeldi. The shuttlecraft is too heavily damaged.
That's all right, Commander. We have a plan of our own. We're gonna stay on this ship.
That is very bold of you, Mr. Diaz.
He respects
Live
that.
long and prosper.
Do it with both hands. Always good.
I hear voices down the corridor.
They will be here
There's a whole thing where you can like.
I'll guard the door. You just get us out of here, Diaz.
Hey, Stretch. Help us with
Fingers
this
are
map.
stiff.
Find somewhere as remote as you can.
They're almost here.
Mess hall, cargo bay, crew quarters. Crew quarters.
Quarters?
high traffic, easily accessible.
Oh, okay. Cargo bay, bridge? Definitely not bridge.
There. The aft cargo bay.
That is acceptable.
Sounds good to me.
Different markings. It's not this guy that was the traitor.
Whatever you're doing, do it now!
We're locked in. Board to transport.
Come on, Belle!
No! He got stabbed with a crystal. No, he didn't. He just got a little bit vaporized.
It's too late for him. Carter!
3 to transport.
It's Miranda. Shit.
Energize.
She shot Belle. Fleshwood. He's got a really great hole in him. You might want to move, right? Or are you trying to sneak along in its wake? No. You're just trying to hide.
The Zeldi does not appear to have left any warp signature at all. I cannot track its trajectory.
I held on as long as I could.
We saved many lives. And our people on the Zeldi knew the risks their duties entailed.
Contact the Resolute, Mr. Chovak. Have them bring us back.
Yes, Commander.
I know there's the whole save the many, sacrifice the one thing, but I couldn't watch her suffer like that. I feel like we've been making the right decision, even if it doesn't seem that way right now. I really think we need to go to sickbay. Oh, and that was the end of Act 2. Okay, that was quite a long. That was another 2 hours.
You saved as many Lydian lives as you could. And more importantly, you looked after your crew. That's what counts. You have to look out for your own, first and foremost.
In the heat of the moment, I just couldn't risk losing Lieutenant Bedrosian.
I understand. Not an easy decision. We'd be lost without a tactical officer. Especially now. Unfortunately, the Admiral was among those who didn't make it. I'm sure it's a huge blow to the Illydians. I hope they don't blame us. We suffered our own losses as well.
How are we getting our away team back?
Ambassador Spock and the rest of the senior staff are waiting for us in the briefing room to discuss just that. I wanted a chance for you and I to speak first, given the circumstances. While protocol might suggest we alert Starfleet about our situation, missing crew, the data breach, possible threat from the Hotari, or Khan, I think we're better off keeping this to ourselves, under our control. You know what's at stake for me here, and what is at stake for you, too. I can't afford another mission gone wrong, and I'm really counting on your support. I don't want to raise a false alarm just yet. I have every confidence we can wrap this up before it gets any worse than it already is.
Politics, I know, right?
I'll follow your lead. We can keep this under wraps for now.
Always nice to know you have my back.
We decided we were having his back.
Primary reasons I brought you on board. I made the right decision.
You should know you can always count on me, no matter what.
I appreciate that.
It's put us in a bit of a bind in some places, but
On our way.
it's one of those things. Okay. Yeah, we decided that we were going to support the captain. We did that. To follow Solano's orders. So... Okay, so Act 3, Resolute. I feel like we're not going to finish Act 3. We've done 2 hours. We got the random to-do list achievement. Oh no! I probably shouldn't have done that. No! That's a bad ending! Let's not do that. I was just wondering what other achievements there were. Maybe we'll look at one that has a... Oh, it's done that whole thing where it only shows me one. It had to show me that one. No, we don't want to lose Carter! God damn it. So yeah, so we've only got 9 out of 30. We've done 2 acts. The Act 2, we did some last stream. We finished it off this stream. I feel like Act 3 is probably going to be a stream in itself. But... on the other hand, all the bad endings. Alkesh wants to lose all the nice people. As we've also got the Quarry that we want to finish off. We've got, I reckon, 2 more streams of the Quarry. But if we're bringing back Sunday streams, maybe we do 1 more of this. Or we could leave it until it comes up again on the Rotadilla. But I'm going to leave it here for now. Start of Act 3. because, yeah, I'm not going to overdo it on the streams. We did a 27.5 hours for Extra Life. It always, you know, saps the energy a wee bit. We made it. But also, I'm still not feeling 100%. So, I'm practicing self-care, and we came to a natural stopping point at the end of Act 2. On Sunday, because Saturday at 3 p.m. is Jesse's Extra Life, so it would seem inadvisable to do a Saturday at 3 p.m. stream this week. So we've cancelled that one, and we're going to do Sunday at 3 p.m, which should line up nicely with Jesse finishing Extra Life, assuming he's just doing 24 hours. I'm making that assumption. And the clock's already changed, so it's not like a weird time zone thing. So, assuming that Jesse is ending, then we will do, not make any assumptions about whether or not there will be a raid, but we will do a stream because it's not overlapping. And then we're going to be doing The Expanse, which is a Telltale story. It's a prequel, I believe, to the TV show. I have watched the first part of the first season of the TV show. I got a little bit confused, but I figured I had enough context to do a prequel. Possibly. I don't know, maybe I'll try and finish off that. I'm watching Schitt's Creek at the moment, it's quite funny. And it's not too cringy, so it's not making me feel ick. So maybe we'll try and finish off the first season of The Expanse, or at least we have some more context. But yeah, we're going to do The Expanse, Telltale thingy. Because, well, why not? It's on my list. It's a promo game. And depending on how it goes, how I feel, we might, you know, take it up till 7 p.m. instead of 6. And then, because Leaky streams at 7 on a Sunday, it would be a nice continuance of people. But we'll see how it goes. It may be that I only want to do a 2-hour stream because I'm tired. You know. So, that is the plan. The plan next stream, a solo stream for me, is Sunday at 3. I do not know if there's going to be any co-streaming. I have asked Jesse. I have not had a reply specifically. Next week, I've got friends visiting, so Thursday, Saturday, Sunday are out, but I will be doing a Tuesday stream with another promo game, obviously, because I have tons of the damn things. And I've suggested a co-stream on Wednesday to give us at least some streams that week, and then we'll be back to our regularly scheduled programming after that. November's always weird. I've been playing some more Minico. It's one of those ones where it's just going to be a little bit grindy, and it was nice to do an intro on stream, but I don't think I'll be doing any more streams of it. Well, not so much a little bit grindy, you know, it's progression, but I think it starts to get a bit repetitive, even though I've opened up some of the areas. So yeah, that's where we're at. So I'm gonna go and get a hot water bottle and snuggle up with a book, because that sounds good. I am very bad at remembering to raid. But let's see. Oh, well, if that is a thing, I think Jess is doing something. Is playing something and also doing giveaways, so we may as well send everyone over to see Jess. Just, you know, because there's a few people here. Where do I move my raid button to? There we go. So feel free to copy a raid message if people do that these days. Otherwise, yeah, I've been Joe, otherwise known as Angel SK, and that was Star Trek Resurgence. The Resurgence.